So I've got like 3.25 hours. That should be enough to finish the 2 DLC I'm finishing before I take a break from Dragon Age for a short time. However, before I get started, I was going to elaborate on that. So I have been thinking, take a break from Dragon Age with obviously the RE2 playthrough, and then The Witcher 3 next month, and then the month after that, 4 weeks of just whatever I want to play. And then I think we'll do Witcher 3, because that's the newer game. Come back to this, finish up Awakening, Golems of Amgarak, and Witch Hunt, and then just go back to The Witcher 3. But we'll see how long all that takes, obviously, and how I feel at the time. I love this game so much. You think you need a chart? That's fine. Beelzebub, I can make a chart. It'll be in paint and just be lines, but I just like to keep people abreast of what's happening. So anyway, we have a heist to complete. That is one smushed high gibbon. That's actually offending my sensibilities. I just need to let my partner know I've printed out her character sheet for tonight. Exciting times, hitting level 12. You got access by 6? Yeah, they're at level 12. They could finish the game by level 15 if they went straight to the end as well, so it's up to them if they decide to pick up on side quests or not. Standard disclaimer about the lighting quality. This side of me is a giant bay window, so that's why I'm horrendously overexposed on that side. I suppose I could mess around with the exposure levels of the camera, but I don't think it matters that much. It's a small webcam. Okay. I actually do need to remember to level up lockpicking. If I get the chance to upgrade that talent. But there we go. Or skill, would it? Make sure I've got that. So when I get to level 12, I believe I'll get the chance to level it up. So that's a skill. Is it? Son of a bitch, I should have done it last time. Gah! Okay, so that's what I should have upgraded last time. So I was going to do this as a, hey, here's where all the pieces are for the armor, but that's not going to happen because I picked the dual weapon stuff. Unless I level up and it gives me the option, but I don't think it will. I think it's a skill at level 12. So never mind. The Earl's Estate. I remember, like many of Marjolen's little surprises, I was more excited than afraid. The Earl's Estate was the typical posturing of a fortress in peacetime. Its ramparts meant to appease nobility, not defend soldiers. It may have been fearsome long before, but at that moment it was just another prize I longed to humble for Marjolaine. I would come to learn that in the Earl's absence, the estate had been left in far more troubling hands. I read that.
Man, we have a breach.
Right, the Mabari is actually the problem here. In case it has overwhelm, which is incredibly annoying. So let's just stab a Mabari in the butt.
It's done. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Stunned.
Right. It's done. In my time. Right. It's
Mabari Warhound. Dogs are an essential part of Ferelden culture, and no dog's more prized than the Mabari. The breed is as old as myth said to be bred from the wolves who served Dane. I mean, these are all the stuff I've already read for the main game, so actually I'm going to skip them.
in my time.
Suffice to say, they're real good dogs.
It's done. I'll do it.
They're good boys, Brunt.
Did that one seem better trained to you?
The Hardline. I remember, the soldiers called their group the Hardline, and it was not unearned. They were freeholders sworn to one Harwin Raleigh, a noble who had distinguished himself during the Olay-Ferelden conflict. But they ended the war in disgrace, and their patron was even denied the return of his title and land. I knew nothing of this at the time. I would come to regret it later.
Fancy your uniform, too. Soldiers on loan to the Arl?
More reason to dump them out of sight or something.
Sorry, did I just... I did just pick up a body. Cool. Shove that in my pocket for later. Dun, dun. feel like oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I feel like I can up the music so that you get the full experience of the danger loot happening right now. Oh, there we go. I have been stunned. Nope.
It's done. I'll do it.
I was trying to go for the ranged one, but I guess
got it.
get that one first. Oh right, I can. Spot on.
It's done.
Man, it feels weird triggering the songs myself. I think I can do over here.
There's our way in. We can reach the window in that nook.
Yeah, but
Tight fit for Tug.
Yeah, your mother said as much.
heyo, other stuff I can look at first.
There, we could dump the soldiers in the dirt.
I don't see you offering your back to the cause.
Okay, so that's the freshly tilled soil for hiding bodies. Are there any more bodies to hide first? Or is that it? I'm assuming that's it.
The door is too obvious. It will be barred, even if they expect nothing.
Okay, that was it.
Their hinges hold better than their guards.
Yeah, they did die quite easily.
Good place to stash something, if you like digging.
I do. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole.
That will keep them out of sight. Happy, Sketch?
Appeased.
Man, I'm gonna have to remember that whenever anyone asks if I'm happy. It's just like, I'm appeased, yes. Also, enjoy that earworm. No, garden. I see. Remember to unmute the mic. Oh, level up. See if I get the option to gain mechanical expertise. As I don't think I will. I think it's a skill at this level, a talent, sorry, but who knows.
Right. Let's find more soldiers and make a nice mess before we plant the papers.
Love it when you talk like that. You too, Sketch.
Level up. When a token the other guy can offer a tower for the face blood, and it's awkward when people got something in their face, become outside of the face blood, and now it's magically gone. Yeah, it's magically gone. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, sweet. I can grab it now. 2 in that. 1 in that. I guess coercion. Mechanical expertise. Oh right, I was going to pull up the thing just in case. I doubt I'll need the walkthrough, but you know me. Okay, mechanical expertise is all you actually need for it. You don't need any higher than mechanical expertise. So that's good. I also realized that with Awakening, Golems of Amgarak, and Witch Hunt, that's like 24 hours in which Rhiannon can learn to turn into bees. So hopefully the bees will come back. Hopefully. If that remains a specialization option. Just strength. Dex. Sure, why not? Death blow. Because people seem to like bees in this chat, apparently. All my enthusiasm about bees. Never sure which. Do that. Doesn't really matter which. Revival. You should recognize this area because I've
Do Ferelden's condone torture?
been through this before.
Or is this allowed because the Earl is away?
Doesn't say much for whoever was left in charge.
Also, their names are Sketch and Tug. What makes you think they'd have a face blood towel?
Gentlemen,
Here they come. Got company.
Oh, hang on. You've got no armor. I'm just going to kill you first.
In my time, it's done. I'll do it in my time.
Wow, that
Done.
missed.
That one schooled the hard way.
Any loot in this room? No. You were thinking about bees the other day when you were sad working late for Friday for a deadline? I mean, that's why I clipped all the early stuff for you. Well,
Always
highlighted
something
it, sorry.
else. In my time. Right. I'll do it.
If I'd known it was going to be that popular, I would have written down the timestamps for them. But that is a lot of video to go through. So I will not be doing
What's
that.
next?
help yourselves. It's supposed to be a burglary after all.
John said bees. Good. Saying bees, it's a very, like, cathartic thing to say. Oh, so there's a leather piece in that chest, but that's the one you need 19 cunning and mechanical expertise to open. So that's part 2 for this guide that I'm not going to release anywhere as a guide.
Something outside.
You know the penalty for speaking out of turn!
That boy will grow into something special.
So Vaughn was the guy, I believe, in the cell. And I was like, do you want me to release him? And Belle was like, no. So I didn't.
Thick doors make every move a surprise.
It's done. Right. I'll do it. In my time. It's done. Right.
Stab.
I'll do it. In my time. It's done. Right.
I'll show you something.
Something. I don't know what I'll show you, but I'll show it to
In
you.
my time. It's done. Right.
You're all dead. They're all dead, Jim.
I finished.
I used the key. Oh, face blood.
Come, Commander. Let's see your little dragon. What the?
Lecherous laugh. Right, well, I'm going to save the game first. And then go the complete opposite direction, because that's how you play role-playing games, in case you weren't aware.
That's a good sodding.
In my time. It's done. Right. I'll do it. Right. It's done. In my time. It's done.
Stab.
Right.
Stab. Footlocker implying a bed nearby, and there's these kind of concrete pillars. There's no real
What now?
beds as such.
More soldiers!
Oh,
We are quite the target.
there's a mage. Stun the
In
mage.
my time. Right. It's done. I'll do it. It's done. In my time. Right. It's done. Right.
Leliana, if you could
In my time.
hit something, that would be
It's
wonderful.
done. Right. I'll do it. Right.
So it's because you actually see bees in
It's
real
done.
life when
I'll do it.
see a bee, it's very different.
I'll do it.
Ah, spell.
Right. In my time. It's done.
Ooh, that was very close for sketch.
A war journal with no war?
War Journal, revised. I remember. Had my younger self cared, I'd have seen that early in the war journal the hardline were highly praised, but after their patron's land was lost, they were censored by King Marek directly for brutal treatment of prisoners. Their patron being Harwin Raleigh, whose latest request to forcibly retrieve his territory had been denied. But those were distant problems and not mine to worry about.
A lot of bitterness still around. This is pushing it, though.
Right, she doesn't have herbalism. Okay, so there's no point actually leveling up herbalism because it's not on the wheel. Nice. I need to go in there. Go see if I can go to the left first. I mean, you can really use anything as a euphemism for penis.
Where did she go?
Where did she come
Marjolaine
from?
will find us when she's had her fun. Always does.
Where did she go? Where did she come from? Can't I, Marjolaine? Ah, that's a locked door. Cool.
The master bedroom. We can plant the papers in the desk.
Time to reach it first, though. Oh, so there's Masterwork Leather Piece number 3.
Done.
Check, I haven't missed one. Oh, sorry. This chest was what I needed mechanical expertise for. Cool. I'm on track still. Anything sounds like a challenge. Yeah, it's the same principle as, drunk. You can use anything, and it's all about intonation.
This Commander Raleigh sounds like a beast.
Not in a good way. Harwin Raleigh's personal journal. I remember. The personal journal of Commander Raleigh was a horrible insight. He boasted of cruelty far beyond the public accounting. He pined for an excuse to attack Orlais, to take back his lost land. It was easy to imagine how clinging to such hatred would poison the man, but I could not know how this stranger's private war would collide with my love for Marjolaine. What is the new control scheme? Okay, cool. Why not?
Maybe he's the target we're embarrassing.
Yeah, well, just save before it goes horrendously, inevitably wrong.
These are Orlesian seals.
Be quick, pretty thing. We are wearing out our welcome.
Marjolaine, these seals are Orlesian military. This is not some embarrassment of nobility.
Who am I to say what upsets this lot?
You seem to know them pretty well from what I saw.
Ew.
That will do, Leliana. We have to get moving.
I don't like this.
Leliana, later. Move.
My god, she's so French. Well, Fifth Blight. Yeah, it's that cutscene. It was when they transitioned to the next map, it disappeared. Level up! Let's just have a tiny bit of extra health. I don't think I need it, but I'll go with lockpicking 4. It's gone. No big deal, we're in Marjolaine's house. Oh, this is not going to go well in the slightest. I realised I wasn't using save 2, so, we'll use save 2.
3, 6, carry over the Ort. Oh, no.
What a bunny lamb. Right, so let's just save time here. And mark loads of things as junk. I'll keep those. -1 strength 20, yeah. What a bunny lamb.
Looking a little peaked, Missy.
Nothing about us being here hits you as wrong.
Haven't thought about it. My purse follows Marjolaine. Good eye for money, that one.
But if we caught...
If you're caught, I never know what you're doing out there. That's how I like it.
Do you think I could kill him and take his magic dagger?
Just show me what you've scrunched
Slash
up.
sword. Oh, that's the bow that Leliana was using in the main game. So junk. Those are also stuff I was using in the main game. Which is interesting. Just wear robes, I guess. Higher 10% crit backstab damage though. Yes. Okay. Sure, I've got the money for it. Take all of those. I really don't need the skill point. I can't be bothered with poisons. They never really work out for me. Equip and junk and equip and junk. Wait, I can't read it? That's annoying. Yeah, I genuinely can't read the book that I just spent a lot of money on. Oh, that's annoying.
Anything shiny?
Oh,
Okay, right, well. Get wrecked me, I guess. Happens an awful lot, apparently.
I was right to be worried. It doesn't matter. You need to remember your place. You do not question me in front of the
It's a
others,
stereotypical
Leliana.
French joke
Not
here
in
that I feel bad
field,
about.
Not anywhere.
The game is one thing. We go back and forth between nobles, and the authorities turn a blind eye. It is amusement. But these papers... If the seals were Olesian military, then bringing them to Ferelden is treason. Marjolaine, there is no blind eye for treason. They hang you in the street.
My poor pretty
Backstab.
thing, lost in a strange place. Ah, this is about seeing me with that officer, isn't it?
You surprised us with this. If I'd known, I would have talked you out of it.
You were never so reluctant back in Olay. Perhaps I took you from those streets too soon?
Marjolaine?
Please, you forced my hand. We will undo this, just in case someone were to find out. It will not be simple. Remember that you asked for this.
So, I guess go back. Don't drink it like a consumable to read it. I haven't before. Usually I've done it from the menu, but I'll definitely check it out. Also, hello, Clara the healer.
Thank you, Marjolaine. Our lives are exciting enough, no?
Just be ready. Give me a moment.
Oh, she's 100% screwing us over. 100%. Oh, I guess in this DLC you do. Thank you. I've never had to do that before. That is weird. Not that it matters really, but coercion. Thank you for that. Marjolaine, I remember. Marjolaine commanded fear, respect, and a high price. She was the Olesian aristocracy's answer when the next step in a rivalry was to end it, and she was everything I wanted to be. She never spoke of herself, never gave hints of who she was away from the game, but she always seemed to know how to captivate us. She was a mentor, not a leader. She suggested and others grew wealthy in her shadow. I love how there's a scroll bar for no reason. At the time, I only casually noted that Marjolaine's satchel held just the bare essentials for travel. It was barren of anything even remotely sentimental. Oh, I see the sparkles.
What's this?
Yay for BioWare audio. Tug, I remember. Tug. Tug was a dwarf with few words for strangers and choice words for friends. He was a strange fit in Orlais, but he never offered a reason for why he left his home. I had accepted his company and friendship, knowing he would share what he wanted in his own good time. He laughed when I first asked about the silk kerchiefs. We'd be in some noble's vault pocketing gems, and Tug would be rummaging through the linens. They were his practical luxury, because one can never be sure of toiletries while travelling. He once said far too loudly that he'd spoiled himself and lost his callus, but I suspect that may have been for Sketch's blanching reaction.
Make you feel at home.
Split wood.
Ditch rock.
Fight, fight, fight. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Sketch. I remember. I met Sketch in Valroyot, but he had spent so much of his life hiding among immigrants and smugglers he lacked the connection, resentment, and even accent of other city elves. His primary concerns were about persecutions and mage, not an elf. He was not the bardic type, but I suppose the game was more forgiving than the Templars. I remember his books, not unexpected for a mage, but most were mere distraction, the thinnest pulp of history. The only proper mage tome was a volume of philosophy and ethics regarding the manipulation of summoned creatures, which he owned because it was large. He was slowly covering every page with little preoccupied scribbles, as though the text wasn't even there. I mean, really, if you don't have that one textbook that you're using as a notebook, are you doing it right? Can I talk to you? I can.
Your turn to cook?
Have to do something. The Arl's estate? Soldiers? Templars should give up mages and hunt whatever Marjolaine is.
I'm worried too, but we can fix it somehow.
We should just disappear. Don't wait around for it to go bad.
Not go back to Orlais.
I don't have much to go back to. Less if they start thinking I'm a threat to the nation.
I feel like there's even less for me to do now that the cutscenes are voiced.
I can't bear the thought of never seeing my home again.
Wish I knew the feeling.
Some of us don't match the bard spy fetish. Like me, pretending I know the loot.
You murder music.
So do I, so that's fine.
I was worried I was the only one left out of the plan.
You're the only one she tells anything.
Then why did you come?
An apostate elf needs to keep his friends close.
I can be hanged on a rumor. Accidental treason's a bit over the top, really.
That is true. He's going to die either way.
Marjolaine will fix this.
Or
You'll
likely
see.
to die either way,
If you say so.
I should say. What up, Tug?
Well, it got a little heated with Marjolaine.
I don't know if I helped at all.
You said what you had to. We'll sort it out.
We have to do something before it's a problem, Tug.
I mean, treason's
But
always a problem.
what?
Well, I'd just take my money and run back to Orlais. I have a girl I'm ruining for her chevalier husband.
We pulled many strings to arrange the market. Someone will know we were here.
Marjolaine has people in her pocket. She can deal with treason. Maybe.
Yes, it is so obviously set up, even if you don't know how it ends.
Marjolaine left you in the dark
So trusting, Leliana. So
Always
trusting.
does.
Not always.
Maybe not you. I get where and when. It's usually enough. Valroyou was quiet anyway. Really quiet, actually.
I am not to spoil anything, but I hope no one's getting too attached to Sketch and Tug.
Marjolaine planned for months. Some jobs we turned down.
Made us hungry. Maybe a little stupid.
But not on purpose.
Right.
We have to do
like the
something
guy? He is
before
pretty
it's
good.
a problem, Tug. But what?
Well, I'd just take my money and run back to Orlais.
Oh, right, yeah.
We pulled...
Maybe.
Okay.
Marjolaine has a plan to fix it by now. I am
Plan
certain.
to
She's
fix.
clever. No doubt.
You innocent child, Leliana. In 3 games' time, which is what, 20 years? Trying to remember the dates now. You will have lost that innocence. No. 20 years? Just under 20 years? I was, even though I could feel where it's going, but yeah, I like them. Yeah, they're pretty good side characters, even though obviously we know how it ends based on conversations had in the main game.
You are ready? Because this will not be easy.
I know.
We'll go back when it is
Like
dark
10 years?
again.
I can never
Don't
remember.
expect a second
Thank you.
break-in so soon.
we can say we were there to steal the papers in the first place for Orlais.
I don't plan on having to tell anyone. Shall we go?
And then this is a couple of years before DA1, so... I really should reread the world of books I've got. Where is it? Where is it? Where actually is it? Interesting. So this is before 928, and then Dragon Age 1 is 930. So yeah, 2 years between this, and then we all the way down to like 940 or whatever. 941 Dragon. It starts anyway. Don't know, 23 years? 13 years. I can't do maths. What did I just say? What was it? Yeah, 13 years, you're right. Maths, how do I? Anyway.
I will sleep easier when this is all done.
It will all work out. I promise.
For some reason, I always think this is in 904, and it's really not. And it's never said anywhere that it's in 904. I'm just like, clearly that's where it takes place. Also, I like how that world explored percentages for the overall map for Dragon Age Origins, not
You
for
were right.
this DLC.
The grounds were bare. Perhaps we stole everything worth guarding.
No. In no way, shape, or form is that right. I won't believe it completely guessed. Hey, that's fine.
Yeah. Let's get your precious papers and go.
I knew DAI was 940 something. It's just this one, I can never remember what the date is.
Yeah. Here we go.
A little heavy-footed over the wall, maybe? I'll draw the ones I can. Go!
So I've just got to remember this is the main game is 930. Dragon Age 2 is 936 it starts. Well, kind of mostly takes place in, because obviously there's a whole 3-act multiple time period structure in DA2. This is just like the 30s. And then 940 is ish Inquisition 41. I hope you're writing that down. There'll be a test. Manual save, just in case. Oh, right. There is a thing here I don't want to miss on my way out. I'm looking for the dogs. Tug. Hit things harder. Doesn't matter. Sketch. Be shootier. I know it technically starts at 9:30 because of the prologue and everything, but I mean, it's always just awkward to describe the time for DA2 because it takes place over like 9 years.
Man, we have a breach!
Okay, right. Cool. Backstab you. The bell is in the game. There's an alarm going on. Right. Now I have to check if your guess is once again correct. So yeah, it starts at 9:30. 9:34 is the whole Kunari thing. 9:37 is Anders. Yeah, 7 years by the looks of it. You were correct. I thought it was 9 years, sorry. But I work in threes, so three-year acts. That's where that came from. I know my biases. Ooh.
If we're going for trinkets, make it quick.
I'll do it.
Of course we're going for trinkets, why wouldn't we?
Easily done.
Trinkets are the best things about any game. What random junk can I shove in my pockets? Sounds like the church bells in the village. A distant search from my house? Yes. Although I guess it's like... I was about to say all bells kind of sound the same, but they really don't.
What's next?
A little distracted from looting at the moment.
Nope.
I
There's always time to loot.
finished.
Act 3 very short lore-wise. That would also make sense.
What now? All these poor things.
No, the
It's
nooks!
a big meal for a Mabari.
Don't know what they have, don't want to. Let's go.
What have you done to the nooks, you monsters?
Always something else. Right, it's done. I'll do it.
Please. Please unfreeze. Oh, right, mage. Please unfreeze. Please. I have bombs, right? Out of range. God damn it. Oh, tug. Right. Can I get... I can't. I can do this.
I'll do it. Right.
Ooh, that
Done.
lowered her
In my
health
time.
considerably.
It's done. Right.
Sketch, do you want to just...
I will.
Oh, ready!
Well, that just means they did the sound design really well. Because this is medieval fantasy, sort of. If you squint your eyes and look the right way.
How did they know? Where are they all coming from?
Just keep going. We'll make it out yet.
Oh, I should have used
done.
life ward. Oh, this is where it is. Cool.
It's done. In my time. It's done. In my time.
Just
Right.
stab the dog.
I'll do it.
Stab the dog. I can't believe I just said that
In
on
my
stream.
time. Right. It's done. I'll do it. Right. In my
Tug's
time.
down again. Sketch, if you could AoE the... Oh wait, you didn't have any AoEs because I keep giving you spirit magic. Just gonna kite while Sketch pokes from a distance.
It's done. I'll do it.
I should not have stopped. I should not have stopped. Right, that's uncalled it. I shouldn't have stopped. My journey ends. Oh no! F indeed. I should have just kept running in circles. That's really what I should have done.
She's gone again.
Guess we're going the other
Really?
way.
That was my last save? Gosh, damn it. I thought I'd saved. Never mind. I think this milk is off. Oh god, off milk is the worst. Alright, anyway. There we go. That'll help. That room was where there's an armor piece, by the way. That's why I went. That's why I was trying to get in there. Not that I need the actual armor. I already have it, but there we go. That's the wrong way.
Ready, Blades. They're on it. Test their luck.
It's done. I'll do it.
Yeah, right. So this is normal.
Yes.
So the good thing about normal is there's no friendly fire. Let's...
Right here.
Usually overwrite every save when you play on Nightmare. This is a normal.
It's done. Right.
I really should do that though, just so I don't have to replay huge chunks of the game.
In my time. I'll do it. Right.
Oh, painful looking.
Quick.
It's done.
Shooting at the moment.
Are you viewing the animation, or the fact the tea tastes wrong, or just tea in general? We have people in this chat who don't really drink hot drinks, which is, you know, fair. I don't drink that many, so... Oh, no, the Nugs. No, they're just sleeping. They're
What
just
now?
sleeping. Off milk? Oh, yeah, it's the worst.
Easily done.
I just came back off holiday and we were kind of concerned that the milk we brought back with us was
We
going to
are
be
quite
off
the
because it had
target.
been... We didn't have a fridge in the room or
Right
anything.
here.
Right. Monsieur Mage.
Right here.
Yes.
You could just slowly burn to death. That would be grand.
Good to go. In my time.
Stab you.
Right. In my
Tug,
time.
why did you
It's
run
done.
past the mage?
Mhm.
Why did you
It's done.
prioritize not the mage?
In my time.
Yeah, I only really drink hot drinks if I'm cold. I'm more of a just a water person most of the time. Mostly because my complexion freaks out if I have sugar. Right, I got back here. We're all good.
I finished.
Oh, aren't they just furry and cute?
Right.
Stab all of the things.
It's done.
Right, I can't actually get into the doorway, so you're a soda drinker? Hey, that's fine.
I'll do it. It's
Big fan
done.
of
In my time.
soda water myself.
Yes.
Okay, right, well, I'm dead. I can get some time to throw a bomb. Alright, well, he's down. Like that. Fucking Mabari. Sorry, it's a mature stream, I had to click through it, but really fucking hate that ability so much. Pixel Houses look amazing, so got you a good time. The drive back was long. We took a detour to pop in on her, my partner's uncle's 60th birthday party. No sugar and tea, that is true. Drinking, but I preferred cold drinks. Anyway, drinking cherry Pepsi. See, I like that, but I'm caffeine intolerant. So,
done.
like, if I get low caffeine
Watch out.
drinks like that, there's really no point to drink them because it's just brown water at that point.
Yes.
Try and do this. Really? You're aggroing me? I have the lowest armor game. This is not how you're supposed to work, but once again.
I'll do it. In my time. It's done. In my time. I'll do it.
Just drop another bomb. I've got a few. Can't see what's happening.
Everyone gather round for a hug.
My fucking god. Wow. Get wrecked me. I want this armor piece. Yeah, Pepsi has caffeine in it. It's a cola. Cola's, unless you get zero caffeine cola, they all have caffeine in. I don't have any traps, right? That's not a thing I can make.
Indeed.
I don't have an elf root for health poultices.
How did they know? Where are they all coming from?
Let's just do something
Just keep going. We'll make it out yet.
foolish, shall we? Stand in the door, Tug.
Keep it moving.
Now I can't
No time for yapping. Let's
get
move.
to the door. That wasn't the best idea in the world.
What now?
Nope. Tug. Tug. Thank you. No. There we go.
Oh, aren't they just furry and cute?
Anyway.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just trying to focus now.
Got it.
Right here.
I'll do it.
Alright, I can... Well, sketch is down.
In my time, it's done.
Just gonna throw loads of bombs at the problem and hope it goes away.
Right. I'll do it. In my time, it's done.
Right, so the bombs are on a cooldown, I think, right? Yes, sure. Really? I'm sorry, but... Fireball, Flame Blast, 2 bombs, and nothing died. What? Also, this is a weird difficulty spike. That is odd. I mean, I'm not very good at games. I will freely admit that, but this is an odd difficulty spike. I'm just going to check I didn't accidentally change it. No, it's still on normal. Interesting. Alright, well. Casual.
I finished.
I also guess I am used to having 4 party members. Nope. Not heroism. I just want the thing in the box and then I'm going to change it back.
In my time. Right. I'll do it.
Oh, wait. One dog's gone to sleep at least.
Right. It's done. Right.
Right. Change it back to normal. Grab the thing in the room, and then save the game, I guess. And before one of the Mabara was stuck in this room and hadn't left and then decided to kill me. Because that would be totally in character. Right. Any decent armor? I'm good. Wait. Sure, why not? I can't wear either of these, so I guess these are just an upgrade. Yeah. Are these better? Nope. And nope. So much dog slaughter. I can't believe people play these games on Nightmare without a party. I'm sorry, what? I didn't even know that was... I mean, I guess people do challenge runs all the time in games. I do watch enough speedruns to know that much, but that seems insane. I didn't save. Kill me now. Actually, please don't. Let me save. No, wait, you're just soldiers. You want dogs? This is all fine.
It's done. I'll do it. Right.
The difficulty is getting behind them as the player character.
In my time.
See, that was fine. It's just the dogs. Yeah, you can leave the camp without a party. And I assume if you're careful enough, you can still kill things. This is not the way out. It's the way to poison! I'm fine on normal, thank you very much. Considering the last time I played through was on casual, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna slowly increase the difficulty. Alright, well I want this door. Please, thank you. Oh, it's going to be a while, but I really can't wait to hit Dragon Age 2. I enjoy that game for what it is. Which was a rushed, horrendous mess of development. Definitely too many forced to bring Varric. Yeah. But Varric's a decent crossbowman. Bianca's amazing, so... My DA2 playthrough when I was forced to use Varric was a bit awkward because I was playing an archer.
More guards out here.
We need to find Marjolaine. Come on!
I don't want to climb up the window because that's how you get in. Oh, right. Save the game. Continue.
There! Oh, she made it out. Why isn't she running?
Because it is so clearly a trap, you poor innocent soul.
Marjolaine, I fought the ones that could, but there must be more.
Stab.
It's all right.
We can tell them about the papers. There must be an embassy. Or
Oh,
a
yeah.
petition.
People enjoying DA2 is...
Shh, my
Why would you say
pretty
such a brave thing?
thing.
No, I really enjoy it. I mean, I enjoyed it the first time through, but knowing that they made it in 18 months explains a lot of things.
Our plan will work, won't it?
I have a way out. Yes.
Oh, there's the stab. That's a kitchen knife.
Well, well, well. An Orlesian spy caught with her hands on hard-won Ferelden intelligence. You'll be worth a pretty sum.
French lady is a bitch. Harwin.
Once we've had our fun, of course.
EA gave them 14 to 16 months to finish development. Yeah, I was wrong. I knew it was around then, but it makes it even better. I like the
It is worse than losing them to death, isn't it? When the one closest to you is untrue.
Who?
A friend. I can help. But you must find your resolve.
I like the smaller focus of DA2, where it's like time noticeably. I like the time passing structure and the way that you get to know Kirkwall really well. Whose character, Leliana or Marjolaine?
I don't need more friends.
You are not the only one Marjolaine has exploited. She has an eye for weakness. In youth, confidence, faith.
She left me nothing.
No. You feel alone, perhaps, for the first time. But you are far from helpless.
Sorry, my game is over here if you can't tell. This way.
Others need you even at your lowest. And that is a source of strength I cannot describe. I must go. You can do this.
Could have picked a more interesting city than Kirkwall. Yeah, probably, but that's where they went for.
How do you know about this? About me? Hello? Oh! I don't want to do this. I shouldn't have to do this.
Okay. Um. I mean, this is how I built her in the main game. Such a millennial. Yeah, she's always complaining. Neither does any who is born to these times or whatever it's called. Let's get the wolf. I actually didn't like Lil when you played Dio, but I've seen more of her relationship than Rebecca. She has such a good character arc over the games. I've got the key. There's just loads of arrows on my map. Crank, crank, crank. You know what no one will be expecting in this dungeon? A wolf. His favourite part of DA2 is the same 3 mansions and caves designs recycled over and over. The cave is annoying. I don't mind the mansion so much because you can kind of split though. You don't, from what I recall, because I played DA2 like 5 years ago. Did I just save? I can't remember. I'm going to save again. You don't go into the mansions that often, but the cave you go into a lot, and that is annoying. I don't mind the repeated stuff in most other cases,
What's
but
next?
Cave is mildly irritating. Oh, I've only got the one song right. You can't stand a turning religious? Ah, well, that's about to be explained. That wolf did not need to use the door, apparently.
Sketch.
Leliana, watch out.
It's done.
Oh, great. My attacks, they do nothing.
In my time. Right. I'll do it. It's done. I'll do it. Right.
Helps if you equip a knife.
In my time. It's done.
That's better.
I'll do it. It's
Whoops.
done. In my time.
And the relationship system is
Right, grateful to you,
very
girl.
good
If ever, look out!
in
Not more.
DA2.
I'll do it.
I like the fact you could be a friend or a rival to the party members,
I'll do it. It's
and it
done.
actually had like, effects. Seems lazy considering the timescale
Name's
of the world.
Silas. I owe you twice. Especially if you're against Raleigh.
I'm not against anyone. I just want out.
Leliana?
I'm done, Sketch. What now?
Time to level up Silas Corthwaite, I guess. Champion. Doesn't really matter. It is. Gotta go shower. Got a meeting. Back in 15-20? Sure thing. Hello, Blood Rain. How was your stream? I would have checked it out, but I was, alas, busy earlier. It's kind of cold. Also just realised he has cold weapons. Or frost weapons, sorry. Even better, I get my swords back. Oops. X. I mean, you can have that for now, I guess. You need those more than I do, Sketch. Yeah, I'm still wearing all my stuff. Cool. Good. I'm glad. Right. Away.
Gates everywhere. Got to be a lever.
Thanks, pal. The dagger's way better. Sure thing. Thank you. I'll go and check it out. How's the break? The break was nice. Tiring because it was just full of people, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Oops. Compare with the offhand. Yes, yes it is. So that should be the tier 1 dagger, right? Yep, right. Silas, here's a dagger for you. Actually, you know what? Go crazy until you get a sword. Yeah, Oxford was a really nice place. Very busy, full of tourists, as one could imagine.
I'll do it. Right, it's done.
And I did miss streaming. I really enjoy it. I was pleasantly surprised when I discovered I had not lost a follower over the break, which happened last time I took a break.
I'll do it.
So that was nice.
Right, it's done.
Ow. I'm gonna have to take a potion. Stun. Backstab.
In my time. It's done. I'll do it. In my time. Right.
Oh, yes. I love that ability when I can use it. I hate it when the computer has access to it.
What do you want?
I guess if you type in exclamation follow age, you'll see when that happened. Right, I didn't give him life ward. I went with Cone of Cold instead. I appreciate the offer, though. There you go.
Oh no.
No, not Tug.
No.
Doug.
I like how it gives you the seconds. Thanks, Nightbot.
She did this. With her beast. They will both answer.
What it could be is that I've been playing this game for like 9 months. Because I keep taking breaks and stuff. And at the time I was streaming for shorter periods of time as well. I was doing like 3-hour streams. This is also going to be a shorter stream than usual anyway. And that's fine. Like, people have lives outside of my stream. As much as it upsets me to admit such things. I know that he's... But I don't currently have a shield for him to use. So he's getting a greatsword. I guess. Okay. Have some. It's just the bare feet. Sorry, the bare feet got me. Junk. I don't know why I gave that to Sketch. Never mind. That's why it's nice to stream while at work and a meeting can stop you. Man, meetings, huh?
Tug's weapon? I can't...
Just keep it safe.
I will.
Nice.
Could have used that.
Yeah, well... Sorry. Does it become a weapon anyone can use? No, it does not. Never mind. The Spirit Healer's the one with the magic boost, so that's, you know, good. Away! So, yeah, back to what I was saying. I've been playing this for a long-ass time. I should just run to the exit. That's what I should do. So, that's probably what happened.
I'll do it.
Because
in
I
my time.
was just trying to... I was playing 3 games a week at one
Easy
point.
done.
Oh, then I've got a shield now.
It-
Hell yeah, Master Work level piece. I was playing 3 games a week at one point, and then I took a fairly... Sketch did put the X somewhere sketchy. I like that. You get 1 internet point. Man, I wish I could give out channel points. Alas, I can't, but I wish I could. Yeah. Better, you have some boots. You can have the shield, and this is the longsword. You don't get any gloves, I'm sorry. Silas. What was I saying? Yeah, I was playing 3 games at one point a week, and then I took a break, and then... Right, I don't need these. I might as well have that. And then I obviously went to play other things for a while. 4 weeks of The Witcher 3, for example. So cold, and I love it. Oh man, I'm enjoying the weather right now. It's annoying because we have a leaky roof sometimes. And I do mean sometimes, it doesn't leak all the time. But it's so wet and windy, and I love it so much. I've just been trying to find a balance for a variety on the channel.
Quite the target.
God, no, sorry. Why? Whoops.
It's done.
Wow. Bullshit ability. I guess the spell got interrupted? Where did Cone of Cold go?
Right, I will. Yes. Got it. Right, got it. I will.
Oh. I have no healing. I do have revival though. Where's... Is that Leliana? I don't think that's Leliana.
Got it. I will. Right, I will. Yes.
There's Leliana. I guess there. And then just flamethrower the barbarian. Because you should always roast your dog, I guess.
Got it. Right.
Take control of Leliana again.
My time. I'll do it. Right.
Stab you in the back. Stun.
I'll do it. It's
Stab.
done.
Hot dog. Oh, again. That was the obvious joke, and I'm so off my game.
That was a rough one.
No one else is coming. Follow if you want. I have people waiting for me.
Girl, you are wonderful. Thank you.
No worries.
You want out? Move. There is no one else.
Right, anyway, I have a quest honoring Tug. Wow. High 20s, early 30s is... I guess I completed it. Absurd. I'm going to go in these rooms, and I don't know why, because I don't need to. But I'm going to go in them anyway. You know, I might not have time today to finish Darkspawn Chronicles, because I insist on completing everything. But there we go. That just means I'll have to finish it up tomorrow, and then start Resident Evil 2 tomorrow as well. No, not the Mabari. Stay away.
I'll do it.
Right, you.
Right. I'll do it.
I have a problem with you.
In my time.
Nope, not the guard, the
I'll do
mage.
it. It's done. Right. It's done.
That's
Right.
cool.
In my time. I'll do
We got a
it.
Joker in
It's
our chat,
done.
apparently.
In my time. Right. It's done.
Let's just kill them. Right, I need to get a better angle on
In
the
my
Mabari.
time.
There we go. There's the big numbers.
Keep going. Almost there. I can do.
Are there good puns in this chat?
Yes.
I know I don't make any. Or on this channel, I guess.
I have to.
Also, quick friendly reminder, Leliana got stabbed. Oh, she's just remembered. Hey Clara, if you go to the collections on this channel and look at dumb jokes, that's full of puns.
Shh. You're safe now.
That's not creepy in the slightest. Once again, that is the dumb jokes collection on this channel.
Dorothea? Dorothea? Your guest is awake.
It's not all puns. Some of it's just jokes, but there we go.
So I see. Please, give us a moment.
Dorothea. Right.
Please.
I should probably do that as a Nightbot command. That's a nice Kiwi emote. I like it.
No doubt you have questions.
I have questions which need answers.
Dorothea, should I know you?
No. If you wish a full introduction, I am formally Revered Mother Dorothea.
Your reverence, then?
My temple is in Orlais. I came here without sanction, hoping to fix the mistakes I have made. So please, just Dorothea.
Please, just Dorothea. There we go. It's the relevant collection. She is. And we are not in Kansas anymore. No, we're in Lothering.
This is a chantry? Am I to be arrested?
The chantry is not an arm of the king's law.
Can't remember.
Although I am certain these good Fereldans disapprove of both of our actions.
But you are one of them.
I am also Orlesian.
Chuffing for Eldons.
They have no reason to listen to me. But they know that if I fail here, it may harm the chantry as a whole.
You saved me? Gave me a key?
You didn't need a key. You could have tricked the guard or bound the splinter into a braid for a lockpick. And you would look good with braids, you know? Anyway, all I did was suggest that you are never powerless
No, I don't think it is
when
anymore.
others are in need.
But why?
Because I needed to hear the same thing when I was in your
Probably the
place.
chantry in Denerim.
This is all interesting, but I need to be a long way from both Ferelden and Orlais very soon.
The papers Marjolaine sold to Commander Raleigh were mine. The papers used against you.
You did this! Those were Orlesian military. It is treason.
My temple receives troop movements, so we can minister in the field. They were stolen, in a moment of weakness. I didn't know why Marjolaine wanted to be so close to me, but it felt like youth.
I suppose you think this gives us a common cause.
In
Yes,
my
there's a long journey from
profession,
Denerim with an unconscious
common cause is
redhead.
found at a much higher level. But I think we both know there is business yet unfinished. My papers, your own needs.
I don't need anything.
That is rarely true when one has been hurt so dearly. I can tell you where Marjolaine is, where Commander Raleigh is. Help Orlais and yourself. I will be here when you decide you are ready.
Thank you for the host, Blood Rain. Really appreciate it. Oh, right, I can just... There it
Such
is.
a thing. Fit for the Empress herself.
There is your final piece of the Elysian battle dress for the battle dress of the Provocateur. Hell yes. Very subtle colour difference, but it's there. So that would give you an achievement, and then having that achievement unlocks the relevant unlocks that item
Sketch? I guess we made it.
in the main game.
So glad to see you, or anything after last week.
My thanks, too. I'll help how I can.
Thanks for getting me out of that place, Leliana. No market for a helper.
No market?
That Raleigh wasn't going to keep me long. A spy ringleader like Marjolaine painted you. You were going to the highest bidder. Maybe even the Empress.
Slavery.
I just wish I had been there for Tug.
They did him first because he wouldn't shut up. Drove Raleigh's men crazy for days, laughing at them. He was stalling for me. They said they'd take my hands. Only way to trust a mage.
Oh, Sketch.
All I see is red. But it doesn't matter. We can't fix this.
It is pretty OP early game. I mean, I was just playing on normal, so that's what she was wearing for the entire game.
So we don't fix it, but we can set it right.
I'm not sure I know what that means.
As long as we try.
You're gonna seriously start saying your PC? Go for it, dude. Even if it's just to help encoding stuff, it will be a good idea. I have a PC
Silas,
upstairs that I need to buy a desk for,
Yes, I had to follow.
and a keyboard and mouse.
I hope to earn the good mother's trust, and yours. I stand ready to go after the commander. And this Marjolaine who put you at his mercy.
So that I can Silas. So I can stream from my laptop through the PC, and hopefully get a constant frame rate.
Apparently this now involves nations? Or threatens to?
I don't pretend to understand all that. I was in Raleigh's care a lot longer than a week. Whatever I can do to settle my debts, I will.
And he wants to settle them in blood.
So, did I free a criminal?
I poached some game. I'd have taken my lashes, but Raleigh doesn't like inconveniencing the king's law. He had me for months. For no reason beyond his own amusement.
How does a petty criminal get so quick with a blade?
Former soldier. I was probably not too far from Raleigh during the war. Glad to say I'm nothing like him now.
So you'll follow me? Where do you think that will lead?
If I can end this, I hope to serve the Chantry. They will already know my good intentions. What about you?
Me? Nobody cares what I want.
You should.
Oh god, yeah. PC components are expensive.
So you'll follow me? Where do you think that will lead?
Guy sounds like Anders.
If I can end this,
He does actually. You're
I
right.
hope to serve the Chantry. They will already know my good intentions. What about you?
Me? Nobody cares what I want.
Yeah, it's probably.
You should.
There is a reason for that. It is because he shares a voice actor with Anders. Randomly in the British TV series Doctors as well. But not Anders in Awakening, Anders in the A2. That's poaching. Oh,
So,
whoops.
did I free...
I poached. He had me for
Went too
months. For no reason
not last
beyond
long.
his own.
Is that what I had to look forward to?
No. He ransoms important prisoners to
Sorry, I'm
whoever
having
wants them
a terrible
most.
time focusing on what I've
Only after he's had his
listened to
fun.
and not. There we go.
No doubt Dorothea is waiting for me.
I'll follow you where you lead. I owe you that, and more.
Apparently, me history triggered an auto host on someone else. Interesting.
Our Lady Andraste, blessed is the prophetess. His
I remember a statue of Andraste. There were many in both Orlais and Ferelden, but I had never held still long enough to really see one. The chant of light would have put my younger self to sleep, but the beauty and strength of that figure offered strange comfort. I was too foolish for revelation, but doubt would bring me back, and there would be no shortage of that. I remember Silas Corthwaite was an odd one. He eagerly fell back into the role of soldier. At the time, I assumed he wanted revenge. I would come to see that he was trying to be the example that Raleigh had spoiled. I'm not sure Silas even realised he was doing it. Eventually, I would feel a sad kinship. Marjolaine had offended my profession in a similar way. Silas had been stripped of everything, so he had nothing personal to show his nature, but there was something about the way he looked at the trappings of the chantry, especially the candles. He was a stranger there, like me, but as a Ferelden he was not so far from home. It was important that everything be just right, not because he believed, but because someone believed. I found that charming. Gifts. Neat. And then
Daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. She's beautiful.
Sorry, Bonnie Len. What are you doing here, sir? I need to keep those, but I can junk those. That's just a ring. Keep all of this. I don't need the biscuit, actually, because I don't think I'm going to get a recruitable Mabari. Time to sell stuff.
Missy, need something to perk you up. Road ahead will be a tough one.
Len? How?
Yeah, I went to ground when Marjolaine showed her colours. Almost gave you up after the week. Odd to miss your escape.
I'm not looking at the shape of a
Lots
church
of
again.
People
Never
they're
again.
all Legion she-devil. So, need anything?
You're right back to selling? Even after all this?
Is that true? Does he live in Kirkwall Sewers?
Marjolaine left me dry too. Pissed about that, but the payout must be good to drop resources like us.
You're saying you'd have done it too?
Well, not to me, but I understand. That's the game.
All right. Show me what you've got.
But not the game with a capital G, just small g. I guess I'll keep those just in case. I'll grab the health poultices because I'll probably need them. Tome of the Mortal Vessel. So some pretty good expenses. I honestly can't remember that. I mean, I'm not doubting you in any way. Sorry to get that point across. I just really can't remember that. But I spent a lot of time at the Black Emporium, so that's probably why. It's a lot of money, but I could get another skill point. Also, I'll grab those. Sure, why not? Oh, I know he's not the Black Emporium. Don't. Sorry, if that was unclear. I know that. Oh, god damn it! Why? I knew I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that?
You work in this temple?
I am giving my life to the Chantry, yes. If you'll excuse me.
Wait, Sister Hildegard was in Lothering, because she was the one that's... the pranks were being pulled on.
I'm sorry about earlier. I wasn't sure where I was.
It's not that, miss.
What then?
I was like you before I came to serve Our Lady. It troubles me.
I am no threat to you.
No, I worry for you. Many come to the Chantry at a difficult time. Not all find their way back.
I won't need to come back.
I was the same. There was a lot of pain between then and now. If you'll excuse me.
Penwell Frame is gifted Grandon started making jokes about it because his first ability is to eat enemies. Oh dear. I mean, that makes sense, considering the Beowulf story, but... yeah, that's awkward. Oh, hey, look. It's a phallus again. I don't know why I just saved again. Never mind.
Our Marjolaine
Let me
secured
out.
Commander Raleigh as an escort to leave Ferelden. No doubt she expects a reprisal for her various crimes. It would be a shame to disappoint her.
Tell me how
I
to find Marjolaine.
Pressed down on the
For
D-pad,
your
but it
own
didn't work.
reasons, I trust.
Do you want your precious papers or not?
Not if I inflict more harm in the process. Call it a concern of my
Her
trade.
eyes are huge compared to the rest of her head.
I need to see Marjolaine. Then I will decide what she deserves.
I cannot deny you that. But allow yourself to be surprised by what you decide. That is something I wish I had done for myself. Marjolaine is with Raleigh, seeking passage across the waking sea. I have suggested a path. Be careful.
That's a solid joke. Did they give you indigestion? Reminds me, I need to check when the free stuff for having a Amazon Twitch Prime account will appear in my Warframe account. Also, I just need to try Ember, because Ember was a free frame the couple of months ago.
Pathetic girl. You're in the heart of my Ferelden. What do you hope to gain?
Listen to the commander, pretty one. There is nothing for you here.
Ready weapons.
Well, starting off strong.
It's done. I'll do it. In my time.
You're dead. You're stunned.
Poor bastard. It's done. Correct.
My men will visit your fetid country soon enough.
Right. You don't have the heal spell, do you? Ooh, you do. Nice. Heal thyself.
Good to go. I'll do it in my time.
I love how it determines the like attack from point of origin, not from where they actually are in relation. Ember's really good now. Oh, it looked like my kind of frame. I either go with AoE or support, and I have Trim Prime anyway because of having an Amazon Prime account. Right, going up here. So it looks related to my interests, shall we say. Also, I guess I didn't go to the camp, so I still have the injury from dying. Whoops. I don't know why I keep saving. Also, I need to do a bard song. You'd love Oberon then. Isn't Oberon the one that does like AoE healing? Bard song, please.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I do actually think so. Well, actually.
Sure.
Imagine going to battle with a cracked skull. I know, that would hurt so much.
Something's crawling around.
Oh wow, reskin Deep Stalkers.
In my time.
Which are really loud for some reason. You could be slightly quieter. But then again, I guess it's like the final cutscene where I turned everything down so we could hear the dragons. So we didn't have to hear the dragons. Sorry, I'm just turning it down. Turned all the in-game stuff down, the sound effects down, and everything was muted. So this game is so well balanced audio-wise. There we go. I'm still excited to find out if I have the. So I played Mass Effect 2 twice on this console. And both times it's had the same audio bug, so I assume it's just because of the hardware. And I'm excited to see if it carries over if I play it through on my Xbox One through backwards compatibility. For that, you know, in theory, more stable gameplay, although I've never actually had a problem with it. Where it just sounds like some of Project Overlord is underwater, just like the audio is underwater for some random reason.
You're either traitor to your nation or your fellow spies.
Oh god, Bronto. Stun.
In my time.
Which PS4 had backwards compatibility. So do I. I'm fortunate that a friend sold me his cheaps. Otherwise, I would not have both an Xbox and a PlayStation.
I'll do it. I'll do it. It's done.
Stabbing you in the foot.
I'll do it.
It's looking like most of tomorrow's stream will just be this.
Now
Well,
for the master of
Darkspawn
these
Chronicles.
beasts and Marjolaine.
And the papers. Lives count on that.
And the papers.
Et le papier. I apparently have not crossed the command block yet. Back temporarily? Oh, you missed her being... You missed Leliana being rescued by the Chantry. Frame rate is better for DO. This is actually on the 360. Because when I started this playthrough, I didn't have the Xbox One to stream from. I would assume so, based entirely on the particle effects on screen sometimes.
Always something else.
Legion harlot! If you wanted more of my men, you could have just
In my time. I'll do it.
Oh my god! Wow, that was...
It's done.
Fucking hate mages. They always seem to have like the perfect spell for the for the situation.
It's done.
And I forgot to set the computer to heal. You know what? I'm just going to reload the game. Why did they rescue her? Because Dorothea thinks that she can be redeemed. Dorothea being the Reverend Mother. She got rescued by a priestess, Reverend Mother, rather than like the entire Chantry. To clarify that.
Watch out!
Legion harlot! If you wanted more of my men, you could have just asked.
Right, if you could come down here, sir.
In my time.
Don't do it, Sketch. Oh, why did you do it? Right, okay, I'm going after the mage.
I'll do it. Right. I'll do it. It's done. In my time. It's done. I'll do it.
I've turned to stone. Damage over time saved me again. If I could unpetrify. Oh, I know I can. I'm just being lazy at this point. That's... Actually, that is specifically why I started this playthrough with a cloud save.
Very tired of playing games with Commander Raleigh.
Everyone's dead, Jim. At this point, it's just me being stubborn. When I go for Awakening, I probably will swap over to the Xbox One. Or I might just set it up tomorrow. Actually, it makes more sense because if I'm doing it tomorrow and finish Darkspawn Chronicles in the stream, I could just go straight into Resident Evil. So much like classic given to religion, her vibe when you were earlier so different from her cool vibe in this flashback. Well, that's the point of the conversation after you encounter Marjolaine. Where you can encourage her to be more bod-like again, or encourage her to be more reflective and a better person. But no matter what you pick in Inquisition, she starts off as more bod-like. And you have the option to soften her personality. Stun.
Right. It's done. In my time.
Alright, you're dead.
Right. It's done. I'll do it.
Past 3.
Right.
Might be able to get about halfway through the Darkspawn Chronicles. Always harden Inquisition? I hardened her last time. You know, that looks awfully like Win. Probably isn't, but it looks like her. Character is just straight up rude to her because of religiousness, can't have stuff so unnuanced. And that's fine, it's a role-playing game.
Unruly girl. Let me demonstrate how one properly controls.
Okay, that did nothing for the dragon. However, dragons, very large. Very easy to backstab.
Right.
If they behave. Okay, well, the dragon overwhelmed the Sketch, I guess.
It's done. I'll do it.
Right.
In my time.
Face
Ow.
me now! I'll show you something!
This is just making me want to run the TTRPG again. Really enjoy the TTRPG of this.
I'll do it in my time. Right. It's done in my time.
Backstab. Backstab. Right, that's why quick heal's not working.
We are quite the target.
I have no health poultices. Right, if you could not.
Right. In my time. It's done.
Right, there we go. You know what I do have? Grenades. Never understood how these people tamed a dragon. I know. And I guess it's never going to be explained.
It's done.
You and me too, Sketch. You and me too.
I'll do it. Right.
Sketch, if you could, I guess, down a potion. And then kind of heal Silas.
In my time. It's done. Right. I'll do it.
Or not.
In my time. It's done.
As he's now dead.
It's done.
Sketch, if you could revive Silas.
In my time.
Stupid. There we go.
I'll do it. In my time. No running, no hiding. Right.
I know my cold weapons are not active, but it's fine.
I'll do it. In my time. I'll do it.
Yes. Go, Sketch. Ooh, frame rate. Sorry about that.
You're better than Marjolaine said. The bards of Orlais have earned their reputation. But I remember the scared little girl in my cell.
There's a boat in the background.
I won't kill you. I'm not that selfish.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's got to be satisfying.
Thanks for that.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Silas.
All this, undoing every one of these lives. It's more fun when it's personal. I wonder, what did the lovely mother offer for her papers? Something as entertaining as what I did to get them?
The papers don't matter. I take them back for nothing.
Then I was right to think you were dangerous.
Don't turn this around on me. What you did was inexcusable.
Once you started to question, it was only a matter of time before you would betray me. That's what I would have done. So I did it first.
Dare I question?
We are the same.
No.
Stab.
So you say. But here you are, weapon in hand.
You see your own distrust on every face.
Also, yes, that would be
Did
incredibly
I
satisfying.
ever know you? If this was reversed, you'd wake every day expecting my blade.
Marjolaine.
We are the same.
Do you want to know a secret?
But surely keeping her guessing
That
is the
moment
worst you
I
could do.
keep, because even now, I don't know what ending serves best. But being able to choose, That is the truth of this story. The rest, it changes with the audience.
Yes, well, let's
All
not
things change when
get
they
to that
find
ski
purpose.
subject. So, unsurprisingly, the credits song in Origins kind of oh yeah, it's dark fantasy and it's great. So the credit song, the credit sequence for Dragon Age Origins, if you're watching this on YouTube, then it will probably have adverts on it because it's monetized by whoever owns the rights to 30 Seconds of Mars music, which is, fair. The first part of this, for the YouTube recording, has been monetized by something that's ad revenue for third parties for a 30-second sample of the market music for whatever reason. But there we go. Anyway, YouTube, hope you enjoyed. I'm just going to move over to Darkspawn Chronicles now, but thanks for watching, YouTube. Hopefully you can check out the rest of the series on the channel.